Have you ever wondered what it takes to get an assigned run at an LTL company? No? Well, watch anyway. Yeah, what does it take to get an assigned run at an LTL company? Well, everything that I'm going to tell you about is what happens here at SIA. That's how we do it here. And I'm going to assume that for the most part, runs about the same way at most other LTL companies. Now, if you're over the road guy, don't care, watch anyway, then you have some knowledge. If you're interested in going LTL, this might help you. Anyway, at SIA, we have what we call bid runs. We bid on runs, and we don't pay money to bid on the runs. We use seniority, right? Whatever our seniority is, you're higher up, you choose first. And what they normally do, well, let me say this. When you first start in line haul, at SIA, you're what's called a system driver. You're just going to run the system. You'll start out on a Sunday or a Monday. You may do turns every day. You may cover somebody's vacation week for the whole week if it's available. You may leave on Sunday and they may send you out. Say from Dallas, you may go to Kansas City. From there, you may go to Chicago, or you may end up in Minneapolis, or you may go from Dallas to El Paso and may end up Arizona, or you could go east, end up Florida, North Carolina, and then they'll have you back after your 5 days of work. Sometimes 6. If you want to stay out, they'll keep you out as long as you get your reset at home. Now, we're getting ready to bid here in the next couple weeks. So I may not be on this Billings run after that. Kind of wanting to get a change after being on here for 6-8 months. Anyway, if I could bid on being a system driver, and I think I would be the number one system driver, and I could cover vacations and things like that. But I like a little more certainty in my week at this stage of the game. So, it would be great for videos, right? I'd have different places to go all the time, but that's okay. And so what they do is they write down all the runs on a bid sheet. It says what day it leaves out, what time it leaves out, the estimated time for the run, the estimated time that it gets back, which trailers you pull. Say my trailers that I pull out of Dallas for Billings, on the bid sheet it says Kansas City, Kansas City. Now on the way back, what's supposed to be for me to bring back is a Dallas and a Houston that he brings from Kansas City to Billings for me. Like today, I got 2 Houstons. I may end up with a Garland and a Fort Worth. I could have 2 Dallases. Doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be 2 Houstons. But anyway, they have run numbers and they tell you who you're meeting, which run number from the other end that you're meeting. And one change that they are making this time is, I think there's 6 daytime runs like mine that are scheduled to run Tuesday through Saturday. Well, they're changing 6 of them. Well, there's more than 6 that do that, but they're changing 6 of them to run from Monday through Friday. Now, I would love to have a Monday through Friday job. The only problem with that is driving the truck. If I worked in the office and I had a doctor's appointment, I could schedule at any time, go in late, leave a little early, go to the doctor's appointment, no problem. But running line haul, if I'm running Monday through Friday, if I have a doctor's appointment, I got to take the whole day off. So that's a good way to eat up personal days and vacation time I don't want to do. So as long as I can stay on daytime, I want to try to get Tuesday through Saturday. And I really don't want to go back to running nights because I just sleep so much better at night. My health, I think, is better sleeping at night. But anyway, they write all those down, and then the main line haul guy that runs things at night, he's kind of like the main line haul guy. It goes between him and a couple other people. He starts with the number 1 guy. Which one do you want? They'll hand out these sheets ahead of time. We can look them over. I know a lot of guys, they really get into trying to figure out what's going to be left when it's their turn to bid. Now, if you're in the top 5, maybe 10 numbers on the board, you can do that. But I'm like, I think 20. something like that. I'm in there somewhere, and it's not worth it to me to try to gut wrench over where I might be on the board and try to figure out what's going to be left. I keep track of what's there. Then when he calls me, I tell him, tell me what's left. He gives me all the run numbers that are left, and I have looked over them because I can kind of guess what's going to be there, but it doesn't do any good to try to narrow it down. I know what I want to take, and the top 5 of what I really want to do. So if any of those are left, I can choose for those. And it usually works out with my first 2 or 3 desired picks of what I want to do. But that's how we do it at Saya. And they just go down the board till you get to your number, and he tells you it's your turn. And then whoever's left at the end, those guys are system drivers. Those are usually the low man on the totem pole, unless there's bid runs open. That, you know, if a bunch of guys bid in the system and there's no system spots open because they know how many system they want, there's going to be some bid runs open. Anyway, I know some other companies do it a little bit different. They have different sections of what line haul is. They have like over the road, they have regional. We just have line haul, system, bid runs. That's how we do it. And I'm not over here in the woods. I'm at Arbuckle over here where there's some trees to get into, get out of the wind, have a little bit of different view. Highway's right over there. Anyway, go down in the description, check out all my links. Hit the subscribe button, hit the alarm bell to be notified when my videos come out. Like the video, and we'll see ya.